Even though you may not have noticed it where you live, average temperatures on land and sea around the world have been increasing more than usual over the last 100 years. And rainfall patterns have changed so that some places have become much drier and others suffered devastating floods. Is this a natural cycle, or is it something that has been made worse by human activity? We know that over the past 2 million years, temperatures and climates on Earth have been affected by several natural forces. Variations in the orbits of the Sun and the Earth, continental drift, and volcanic eruptions which send sulfur dioxide and particles into the air. But scientists consider that humans are speeding up these changes. The energy that warms the Earth comes from the Sun. Incoming radiation is absorbed by the land and the oceans. Some radiation is bounced off back into space, but part of it gets trapped in the Earth's atmosphere by gases. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide form an insulating blanket around the Earth, keeping it warm. However, many scientists believe that we have made this blanket even more effective by producing large amounts of carbon dioxide through burning fossil fuels. And, of course, there are many more people on Earth now. 7 billion. All wanting a better standard of living. Fortunately, trees have a great capacity for absorbing CO2 and trapping it in their biomass. But at the same time, we have been cutting down huge areas of forest, and so more and more CO2 stays in the atmosphere. It is in the polar regions that global warming is most obvious. Each year, the summer ice cover in the Arctic gets smaller, exposing more of the ocean. And this only makes things worse because the dark ocean absorbs more energy instead of radiating it as the white ice did. This makes the seawater warmer, which melts more of the ice. These changes are life-threatening to the polar bear, which is losing its habitat and feeding grounds. Will new energy technologies be effective for cutting CO2 emissions? Or is it too little too late?